Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. I hope y'all are having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. And if not, I pray that it gets better for you. These stories that I'm about to come to you with, I wanted to come talk to y'all yesterday. So just a quick, like 3 minute story time. I worked, did what I needed to do, went to the gym, was like, okay, cool. Got back in my car, and my car is a push start. It's not at the top, it's at on the bottom on the console. Y'all push the start button, push the start, the whole button went in. I said, what just happened? So I FaceTime Corey and I said, you won't believe this. You will not. No, it wasn't then. I left the gym and went to this grocery store near the gym, giant grocery store. And when I turned the car off, the whole button went in. So I FaceTime Corey. I said, you won't believe this. Look at this. He was like, what? I was like, it's crazy. So he was like, okay, he would look at it when I got home. So on my way walking into Giant, I Googled real quick, Nissan Maxima push button, da da da, fall in. And I see a thread about it. Okay, cool. Get my stuff, get in the car. Oh my gosh. Get my stuff, get in the car, drive to my next spot, CVS, because I got my little flash $4 off coupon. And you can pretty much get stuff for free there if you do your coupons right, right? Yeah, I go there. So I have to stick my finger in the hole where the button used to be, but I could still click it on and off, no problem. Get to CVS, the whole thing just fell all the way. Like when I turned it off, I said, "Oh my gosh, it's already like six something, almost seven." I called Corey. I'm like, "It's all the way in," and then I had a ring on my finger, y'all. So I'm trying to put my finger in there to dig the push start button out. Y'all, my ring fell. So annoyed. He was like, all right, I'm on my way. And I was like, all right, I'm going to call roadside assistance to tow the car home so you could uh, see it. And it sucked because I could do the remote start. You know how you lock your door? Well, if you have that kind of car, you could lock your door, do the remote start from outside. But then when you get in the car, you got to push the button for it to go and the brake for it to go, right? So I was like, well, let me try something. Let me just see. Yes, I remote started it, but of course it cut off after 10 minutes. But anyway, so I did the tow with my insurance company. I promise you, anytime I've used roadside assistance, it's always, always 2 hours plus. So Corey was like, all right, I'm on my way to get you. He comes to get me. He was like, let me see. So he looks. And then as he's doing that, I pull up a video of the same thing happening to a woman with the same type car. Boom, boom. She popped the whole console, like took the clip out of the gear shift, popped the whole console out, put the button back in place. So he was like, all right, this is not budging. I'm gonna need a screwdriver. So he drives. We come home, like a 6 or 7 minute drive. Come home, and I was gonna cook, but I go back with him because I'm like, yes, I'm gonna have to drive the car back. In the meantime, so we come home. He gets his screwdrivers, bring the food here. Go back. The tow truck guy is calling. I'm 5 minutes out. Y'all ain't never been less than 2 hours, and now you're less than 30 minutes. Y'all, we got there, pulled into the parking lot. Not even 3 minutes later, tow truck pulls in. But by that time, Corey had them pop that thing off. Pop, took the whole console off, snap the button back into place, put the gear shift back on together, and was good. And the guy said, he is good. I said, I knew he was good. I know he was that fast. So shout out to Corey. Shout out to my hubby, y'all. He be coming through like, oh, I'm gonna try it. All right, I can fix it. I can do this. I can do that. And he be doing. I always tell him, I think you can fix anything. Now I was trying to get him to build me this toaster that I saw on the website. Was it Zola? I don't even know if it still exists, but it was like a white and gold, and they don't sell it anymore. And he refuses to try to build the toaster. Well, I'm not gonna say he refuses because if I pushed, but he's like, that's electrical. Will you do that kind of work? Sort of, kind of. But anyway, so thankful for that. But y'all, my whole button. I said, look, I said, nope, devil, you're not gonna make me mad. I'm just gonna have to laugh because this is insane. But anyway, so that's why I didn't get down here last night, because after all of that, and then there's something on my mind that I had wanted to eat. So, when you got a taste for something. So I had bought baked chicken from the grocery store earlier that day, ate a couple pieces to get my protein. And then I wanted some for dinner with some homemade mashed potatoes and gravy and string beans. So after all that, I was like, so yeah, so that's why I didn't get down here to go into the story. So we're going to talk about a few now, and hopefully I will be back. That's another thing. I did watch Orange County. I was going to come home, do this video, no matter how late it was, make myself do the Orange County review. I was like, oh, well, while I'm cooking and doing this and that, child, that just threw my push start button falling. Y'all should see the picture. I had to take a picture. It's crazy. But anyway, so I took a quick break of me working out. So let's get into these topics. First up, we already know, I'm sure y'all have already heard it talked about, seen it, but y'all know we're going to play it anyway, just so y'all can see it. And so I can know y'all's thoughts on the topic. Hold on.
Right now.
Tiffany Haddish.
Yes, now. There's nothing going on. Yeah! Right now, you go down and
All right. So basically, they were at a fashion show. Tiffany Haddish was sitting next to Kathy Hilton, Paris, and Nikki. And Kathy dared Tiffany to walk the runway while nothing was going on. I think they cut off this part, some of it, because I believe on her way back, she almost bumped into, like when she got around, looked like she might have almost bumped into one of the models. Everybody has so many different opinions about everything, right? And opinions are like, my dad used to always tell me, opinions are like buttholes. Everybody got them. Well, not always tell me, but he told me quite a bit. Opinions are like buttholes. Everybody got them. I'm going to say what my first thought was, because sometimes we'll have a first thought, then we'll be like, nah, that wasn't it. And then that end up being it, or it end up not being it. I don't know. When I saw it, my first thought was, they're not laughing with you. They're laughing at you. Here's the black funny girl sitting with the white girls, and they dare you to do this, and you do it. Would she dare anybody else that looked like her? That still may be a comedian. Would she dare a person that looked like her to do that? I don't know, because it hasn't been done. So I can't say 100% for sure. I'm talking about Kathy Hilton. What I can say is what I felt when I watched it. I'm going to be very honest. And again, I'm saying I could be wrong, but my opinion, like Tamara Judge said, it was very coon-like, very minstrel, very court jester. And I could be totally wrong. Tiffany could have been sitting there with a bunch of black women. I don't know if they would have dared her to do that. And if they did, I would like to think that she would say, no, there's black folks, we like to cut up. We like to have a good time, have fun. I just think there's also a certain level of decorum that has nothing to do with, Lord, the word just slipped my mind, but y'all know the phrase, not political correctness, but nothing to do with us black folks worried about how the public sees us. I can't believe the phrase slipped my mind, but I know y'all are probably screaming it at the screen. But anyway, I do believe there are certain places where there is a certain level of behavior and decorum. And it's not because I'm black and worried about what the white folks are going to think. It's because this is how I believe one should act at these like You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to the opera, and because the music moves you, stand up and start screaming. Yes, play that harp. Why? Because that's not the arena for that. And again, that wouldn't be me as a Black woman worried about what the white folks think. It would be because that's not how you behave at the opera. Why can I not think of the phrase? But y'all know what I'm talking about. When Black folks are worried about acting a certain way because white folks are watching. Cannot believe this. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So I feel like even if she was with a group of Black women, I would hope none of them would ask her to do that. And I would hope that she wouldn't do it. Again, it could just be me, but I truly felt like when I saw that, it just was, you know what it was? It was just so cringy to me. Like, Tiffany, really? And then the screaming, like in the next video, I know people are clapping and cheering, but I didn't like it. But again, she's there because I saw people saying, I don't know why people have an opinion on something that they would never even be invited to. Girl, what? That is life. People have opinions and commentary on a lot of things they may or may not be invited to. Like, who cares? Some of the comments, though, we could see. Mama used to always say they laughing at you, not with you. And then somebody said, why y'all always making something out of nothing? She got dared, she did it, and they thought it was funny. The end. Y'all don't know if they're laughing at her or any of that extra stuff. She knows them. We don't. Somebody said doing that at a professional event is tasteless, and how you get uninvited to future events. If it was something minuscule, they would have did it themselves. If somebody tells you run across an NFL football field while they're regrouping, you're doing it. And then somebody, Rodney the Voice, says she should be banned from all fashion shows. Tiffany really got her Black A up and was an eager, willing participant in a minstrel show while the whites laughed at her. I feel the same way. And then, but somebody said, but that designer invited her back next year. So how do we know that? Somebody said Tiffany likes being the butt of jokes. This is on brand for her. What do y'all think? I know for me, y'all didn't even make the screen big the whole time. I'm so sorry. I know for me, I felt like cringe, like I told y'all. And again, sorry y'all for not making the screen big. It totally slipped my mind. I'm like, why is all that gray in the background? That's why, and I'm sorry. Moving on to the next story, let's talk about Miss Selena Gomez. Now, this is according to Page 6. Selena Gomez, 32, reveals she can't carry children due to medical issues. Selena Gomez revealed she can't carry her own children in a vulnerable new interview. I unfortunately have a lot of medical issues that would put my life and the babies in jeopardy, the actress explained to Vanity Fair in a cover story published Monday. That was something I had to grieve for a while. Gomez, who was diagnosed with lupus in 2013 and got a kidney transplant in 2017, noted that she had never, ever said this before publicly. It's not necessarily the way I envisioned it, she continued, of becoming a mom one day. I thought it would happen the way it happens for everyone. However, the only murders in the building star clarified, I'm in a much better place with that. I find it a blessing that there are wonderful people willing to do surrogacy or adoption, with our both huge possibilities for me. It made me really thankful for the other outlets for people who are dying to be moms. I'm one of those people. I'm excited for what that journey will look like, but it'll look a little different. She concluded, at the end of the day, I don't care. It'll be mine. It'll be my baby. The Wizards of Waverly Place alum has spoken out about her family plans in the past, telling Time magazine in May that she had always planned to adopt by age 35 if she was still single. Selena has been dating Benny Blanco since July 2023, and the record producer, 36, recently said on the Howard Stern show that he wants to have kids with his partner. That's my next goal, to check the box. I love being around kids, he said, but played coy about possibly proposing. So, shout out to Selena Gomez for being so open and so vulnerable. Everybody's journey looks different and everything. So her motherhood journey may look different from yours, may look different from mine. may look different from her friends, but at the end of the day, I love how she said they will be my child regardless. And she'll be able to fulfill her dream of having a family. It just, again, it's just different than how she originally thought, but she is open to these other ideas that are available to her. So shout out to Selena Gomez. Next, Sean Diddy Combs. According to Page Six, Sean Diddy Combs hit with $100 million default judgment in SA case. The ruling came down Monday in a default judgment 1 month after Derek Lee Cardello Smith was granted a temporary restraining order against the embattled record executive, TMZ reported Tuesday. Combs notably did not file a complaint in response to the inmate's SA lawsuit. Let's see. When the rapper was also absent from Monday's scheduled hearing, Lenawee County Circuit Court Judge Anna Marie Anzalone awarded Cardello Smith the amount of money he requested. The Grammy winner is expected to follow a payment plan of $10 million per month beginning October the 1st. Combs' lawyer, Mark Agnifilo, told Page Six on Tuesday that he looks forward to having this judgment swiftly dismissed. The attorney noted, this man is a convicted felon and actual predator, meaning the person who brought the case against Diddy, who has been sentenced on 14 counts of SA and kidnapping over the last 26 years. His resume now includes committing a fraud on the court from prison, as Mr. Combs has never heard of him, let alone been served with any lawsuit. Cardello Smith sued Sean Diddy Combs over an alleged encounter at a 1997 party in Detroit, Michigan, claiming that he was performing oral on a woman when he felt a male's hand touch him. He alleged the songwriter offered him what he believed to be a spiked drink. Cardello Smith claimed that when he woke up to see Combs having sex with a woman, the producer allegedly said, "I did this to you too." His case was one of the many lawsuits taken out against Combs since his ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, sued him November 2023. Combs and a 38-year-old settled within 24 hours for an undisclosed amount. That was with him and Cassie. So his lawyer is saying he never even met him and that he's a convicted felon. He has his own SA charges, but the judge ruled in his favor because Diddy didn't show up. So now they want to respond. Now the lawyer is saying that Diddy was never served any papers. Child, we shall see. It just, he just keeps going down, down, baby. Like, bye-bye. And last thing for this video, let's talk about Mr. Tyrese. Have I told you I love you? Y'all remember that Coca-Cola commercial? I used to have it recorded on my VCR. Go back and sing it. Wait, you know how you be thinking you remember it one way? Do, 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 do. Na, 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 always. Coca-Cola, yeah. Now, I do prefer Coke over Pepsi. What do y'all prefer? I prefer Coke every day, all day. Pepsi is sweeter to me. My mom, my grandma, my aunties, they Pepsi people. My auntie, my family's from down south. My auntie, who's still there, drops peanuts in her Coke. I'm sorry. No, she prefers, actually, my one auntie, my grandma's sister, prefers Coke like me. The other one's like Pepsi, and she'll drop peanuts in her Coke for like a little salty type taste. But yeah, I'm a Coke girl. Coca-Cola soda. Let me put that out there for somebody try to clip it. I prefer Coca-Cola. What do you prefer? I'm about to go find that commercial because, again, it probably sounds totally different, but that's how I translated it in my head. Anyway, Tyrese Gibson arrested for failure to pay child support. Tyrese Gibson was arrested in Fulton County, Georgia, after failing to make his court-ordered child support payment of $10,000 for his 5-year-old daughter, Soraya, whom he shares with ex-wife, Samantha Lee. The Fast and the Furious star was temporarily detained and later released in Georgia after failing to pay his $10,000 court-ordered monthly child support for his daughter, Soraya. The Fulton County Public Information Officer confirmed to the New York Post. So it looks like he was in court September 9th, which he did warn us that he may get locked up. He was going to court. He may get locked up, but he was in court September 9th, and Judge Kevin Farmer, who was presiding over the case in Fulton County, placed him in contempt of court and had him escorted out after he failed to pay the $10,000 child support fee, which he was set to begin paying last April, according to the outlet. The director of communications at the Fulton County Sheriff's Office also confirmed to the Post that Gibson is not in custody. So he would have had to pay $73,000, like the back pay. That's what they figured the back pay out to be. And his lawyer filed an appeal. And so he's able to get out on the appeal. I was trying to see if somebody else had the exact, which they don't. But anyway, we know for sure that he's out, and the lawyer filed the appeal. So I'm wondering if during the appeal, does he not have to pay anything? Because it's just going to keep accruing. Tyrese did a video. He did have a lot to say. There was one thing he said, because I guess they're trying to get him for her lawyer fees. And he said that per the prenup he had with her, because they signed a prenup, the prenup stated that basically if they didn't agree to the prenup anymore or wanted to contest something in the prenup, they were free to do that, but they each had to pay their own legal fees. He said that's what the prenup states. And I'm going to say, if that's what the prenup states, but then they're going after him to pay her legal fees, if that's what the prenup states, that's what it states. So I don't know. It's a lot of mess, but he's out. And yeah, his lawyer, I guess they said that they are fighting this. So we shall see what happened. All right, y'all. I'll be back to talk to y'all later. Again, I am so sorry that I did not expand the video, Tiffany Haddish. It just totally slipped my brain. Blame it on the lack of protein that I've had today. I need to get some protein in my system. But y'all let me know what y'all think about Tiffany Haddish. Y'all honest opinions, or if you had a initial reaction when seeing it, and then the more you thought about it, or the more you watched it, or the more you heard people talk about it, you started to see it in a different light. Let me know what you think about Selena Gomez. Wishing her all the blessings in the world. Sean Diddy Combs, goodbye again. And y'all let me know what y'all think about Tyrese and everything he got going on. I love y'all so much, and I will talk to y'all later. Be careful when y'all pushing y'all start buttons on y'all car. Literally, just tap the push to start button. Somebody on one of the threads said that people should replace, like if that happened, replace it with the old school. I'm not doing all that either, especially now that he can pop it out. Why, when he went to get my ring out, it fell further. So today he's got to take it off again. And then he's got like a thing that can grab metal, and then he'll grab it out. Y'all, why I had on a ring one time and took it off to put lotion on? Because I don't like, even with my like wedding ring, I'll move it up because I hate getting like the lotion and oil all over it. Why it was like slow motion. It flew off my hand into my dashboard and literally slid inside. I said, and I love jewelry. I love like jewelry, rings, earrings, hoops are my favorite, but all of that stuff. So I have 2 rings in my car. The one he's going to be able to get out today, I'm going to see if he can you think you could take the dashboard apart? He probably going to be like, girl, that ring might be oxidized or whatever, and came out through the air conditioning vent. Anyway, I love y'all so much. I will talk to y'all later. See ya. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share with your peoples. Bye, y'all.